Everybody else already? Call the Barnside Select Board meeting order. 2. We all stand in pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Frank, you were a little out of sync on that one.
What was that, sorry?
So you were a little out of sync on the Pledge of Allegiance.
Really?
Oh,
Under new business, I'm gonna add Barnside Fire utility truck for auction. Under old business is paving for Maple Street. Informational items, the memo regarding the computer software, that'll be next week. So just so everybody knows that ahead of time. Everybody see payroll manifest?
yep.
Everybody see the minutes of June 16th?
Yep.
Make a motion to accept the minutes of June 16th.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
We had one intent to excavate. Hartshorn Road culvert under new business there. I met with the engineer from Mitchie Corp. Last Wednesday here at Town Hall. The plans, we actually have a set of plans now. And those are for here at Town Hall, just in here. So Sarah has her own set. In talking with them, it's nothing that to be done this year, but if the board approves to continue on with getting all the permitting done, the thought process was to have everything in place for next year, next summer, to have that replacement done. The culvert there will pretty much double capacity. It's going to be a 7 foot by 7 foot culvert, pretty much. So it's a big culvert over there. Over on Hartshorn Road, if that culvert does go, that's their only access in and out. It's at the pretty much the base of that road for the residents. So the engineer thought he could close the road, and I told him he can't do that because the only access point doesn't go in and out. So changes things a little bit around, but they're going to do temporary roadway to go in or out. So instead of it being like a 2-week project, it'd be a 1 month project for them. There is a 3 to 4 month wait list when they do have to buy the precast. Just heads up for next year. Mitchie will help create the RFP for us and to put that out to bid. Him himself during the project will oversee it to make sure everything's done according to permitting and the specs and all that. So I don't have the pricing in front of me, but we had that before. It was like $25,000 for the permitting.
Yeah.
Is what it was. And all the materials was like $150,000 for just the materials alone. He was able to shorten the culvert by 20 feet, so there was a savings and that in itself. So instead of being 120 feet long, it'll be 100 feet long now. When he did with DES run the stream crossing, it flagged it for wildlife, that he's just got to do another environmental study kind of over there. He said, but shouldn't be a big deal for the tier 2 stream crossing that it's classified as. But so he is going to make a pre-bid meeting mandatory. He did say when we talked last week for that. So
Well, I think we should move forward with the RFP, or with the help getting the RFP out. That way we can actually have some good costs. And we're not going to be doing it till next year anyways. But it'd be a good idea to know exactly how much that's going to cost.
Yeah, his thought was December, January to put it out to bid so that we had numbers. We do have money in the bridge expendable trust there. But So we had numbers there. The contractor could potentially get things in order on themselves. That is also a school bus route, so it wouldn't be till after school's out. So a lot of moving parts with that one.
My only concern in waiting that long with the RFP is that the culvert is in pretty tough shape. I've been out there to look at it. I can see where it's caving in on the top part and the other end. And wait until next year. We have next year's runoff coming through. So hopefully we don't have any problem. We didn't have a problem this year. So
Well, that's right. So, I mean, he did say it'd be very tight to try to accomplish it this year. I mean,
yeah, well, it's
especially-
already July. So I mean,
yeah, and by the time you get approved for the permits, you put out the bid, the contractors, they're going to be in, rush mode trying to beat the snow.
and then you're right.
And then you still have a 3
Frozen
4
ground
month
and everything.
wait period so you can order all the precast. So, but,
Okay.
so you made a motion, Rick?
Yeah, I'll make a motion for us to move forward with the engineers and get an RFP out.
Okay.
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, all in on that. There was a list. You might have it. No, you don't have it in front of you right now, Paul. There's a bunch of pages.
A bunch of pictures of items.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, I saw.
just- This is everything that up at Highway that they're looking to sell, put on govdeals.com. There's a chain fall, some
Does anyone need to see?
sander chains that no longer fit any of the sanders we have. The sweeper attachment that she seems to be having a possible time to get parts where I can't remember if she said they were actually in business or whatnot. That company was no longer in business. Concrete culverts, looks like a 53-foot tractor trailer, box trailer. A tow behind sweeper that we've never used, that I know of. And then last month, my recollection is it didn't even work. The truck that we punched a hole in the block and cut the frame in half from the DES grant. Some old snow plows we have, old wings that go to those trucks. The Mack truck. More concrete culverts. That's the truck with the hole in the block in it. The brand new welder that the board never approved to purchase is on there. So that in itself would have a reserve on it. So
We don't have any use for the concrete culverts.
they're all deteriorating up there.
They're pretty small too.
Unfortunately.
I'm not sure what we're using for.
So
Help us clean more crap out of it.
yep.
I didn't even know we had a track trailer.
Yeah, that's one of that's. Well, there's still the other two that are on the ground.
Is it still on? It still got axles on it.
That one does. The other two, they've still been trying to clean them out. So, but if the board's okay with putting all that stuff online, probably I'd say a 2 week span, and then it just gives everybody in the country to bid on it. Really,
You said you're gonna put a minimum on the new piece of equipment there.
the welder, yeah.
The welder.
That
We
one.
know how much that costs. We have a receipt for it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know everything we have spent into that thing. So yeah, because last year we auctioned off the plow truck there. It was on Gov Deals, and we actually got more money than I would have figured at the state auction. So just watching what some of those go at the state auction. So if the board's okay with that, we'll get those posted.
There's no benefit in holding on to that welder. Are we going to try to sell it for what we have in it?
That's what I would try to sell for what we have into it, if it's possible. But anytime we have somebody that do welding up there, we call somebody and they bring their own. So
I guess my thought is if we're going to get pretty close to what we paid for it, we should hang on to it.
well, that's exactly my point.
So we'll put a minimum on it. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go.
Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna just let that thing go. Perfect.
We'll still have it, and then we'll maybe Send a couple of guys to welding school.
something, or just if they, even if it's lights up, nothing structural. But
The people that come in and do it for us, as everybody knows, are pretty damn reasonable and pretty quick.
well, I won't mention any names because they don't want to be really known. But the person that has done it for him and his father their whole life, they never give the town a bill.
Yeah.
Ever. So, but that's just how they are. So, we'll get that stuff posted. And while we're talking about that, the utility truck from the fire department, that to go up there as well. On Gov Deals, sell that. The new utility truck is being upfitted this week. They dropped it off yesterday to get all the lights finally put in the radio. So that'll be fully upfitted.
So the highway department does not want that utility truck.
Nope. Nope. They don't want to. They don't want to deal with another headache. So I mean, they've got enough to worry about with their own expenses up there, vehicle expenses, and they just don't want to have to deal with another thing. So, so if the boys are okay with that, we'll put that on to sell that and get rid of that as well. I already know your thought. So,
So,
Jason's thought.
on the utility,
Yeah.
he must use it as a wood truck.
Yep.
Forestry truck. Should be a forestry truck.
So,
Because we really don't have anything that's little to get into the woods to bring people and
And
equipment.
an ATV over there, all rigged up for that.
We do have the ATV.
so I want you to tell me
Oh, yeah,
one
the big truck.
department that will take their truck through the woods.
Well, there is a forestry truck to go through the woods, but it's a big
That's not what I
commercial.
said. You tell me one department that will actually take their trucks through the woods.
I'd take that big one through.
It breaks every time it does it, though.
Does it?
Well, that's it doesn't get run enough. That's a problem with that. But yeah, from what I see is nobody wants to take the trucks through the woods because they don't want to scratch them. They don't want to damage anything on them.
And
I
that's-
get that to a point.
And that's why that's a good truck for it, because it's already used. So if it gets scratched or the mirror breaks, it's not the end of the world.
Maybe the association can buy it and set it up for them.
It's not the association's purpose, though.
Oh, all right.
I mean, to set it up for a wood truck, there'd be some costs involved in that, obviously, right? But you need some kind of decent bed on it or whatever, and put the equipment in there and everything.
Probably would need a bed if the bed. I haven't actually looked at the truck, so I don't know how bad the bed
Yeah, I
is.
haven't either.
So if the bed is junk, yeah, you'd have to do something to be able to carry the equipment.
Apparently it's rotted out underneath. That's what
It's on its last leg.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm going to go back to my original point when we talked about this the first time, which is that the truck wasn't good enough for them to use as a utility truck to begin with, and we had to get a new one. And yet here we are, we want to keep it.
Well, the only reason I
So-
suggested that is we were going to give it to highway, so it was assumed that it was still good enough to serve a purpose. So if it was a sacrificial forestry truck,
We're not giving it to highway because we want to drive new trucks around, wear those out. Okay.
I think fire's got a lot of equipment. Plenty of equipment.
We do have a lot over there.
Plenty of equipment. Backups and
Does the board want to sell it? Consensus? Paula, your thoughts? Since you've been quiet on this.
Well, I mean, if there's a use for it, I don't see a problem with keeping it unless it's going to cost a lot of money to keep it able to do that. If it's going to cost money, then that's why we replaced it in the first place. So unless we don't really have the money to fix it up. So
Right.
Yeah, I'm not,
if it was usable as is, then I understand Jason's point. But if it needs money to do that, then probably not such a great idea. I haven't
You wanna
seen
take
it,
a
so
look
if
at
I looked at it, I probably would know.
Right.
But
Yeah, probably should. It's behind the parade station, right?
How about Jason's gonna take a look at it? Let him take a look at it, come back next week, week after, whatever. There's
Sure,
no
fine.
big hurry. We're not
No,
gonna get
that
$1
one
million
ain't-
for it.
No.
I agree with Jason. I'd like to take a look at it myself.
So,
Yeah.
Like,
Because
you wanna
I
buy
know
it
we've
too?
heard a million times, the truck's on its last leg, you know. It runs another 7 years, you know.
Yep. So
Right.
that's fine. Next week. Hold on, we got it. Lakes Region Planning Commission. I don't remember, what was that, Karen?
it's just a notice
Just-
that they lost funding, federal funding. So they were explaining that's why their budget request
Oh,
went
yeah.
up. It went up $418.
And what was it at? Remember?
It's written on there, I think it went up to 4,000. But it only went up $418 for the year. That's what all clergy services.
They're very helpful.
Mhm.
Because of the Lakes Region Planning Commission, they're helpful to the town. The cistern request, hopefully that'll be next week with the fire chief. He actually does have plans for that. So the one that we got the request, the cistern request for, so.
Mm-hmm.
But not for us to pay for it.
No, we're paying.
That's, yeah, because it's not a subdivision. It's just, so yeah, that's why.
Okay.
That's why it's to bring the chief in and talk to him about it, so. Everybody see the list of old home day activities?
We did.
Yep.
One every month?
Hmm?
No, that's the other.
I was
See
like,
him.
yeah.
Right,
And all of those, Primex didn't have any issues with any of those.
okay.
So, and did everybody see the quote from R&D Paving for Maple Street?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, instead of reclaiming Maple Street and then putting 2.5 inches of asphalt for the base down this year, we would mill it and then put 2 inches, mill it 2 inches and put 2 inches back onto it, and we'd be done with it after they fix the catch basins, everything.
Great idea.
So when the RFP was put out, it was a worst case scenario. After the RFP got awarded, talked to a few people and figured out the depth, the thickness of asphalt on the road, and where we could actually mill it and do this. The reclaiming milling this year, it's pretty much a wash. It equals each other out, pretty much. But next year we won't have to top Maple Street, which we wouldn't have to spend roughly estimated a little more than $100,000 to top it next year. So we wouldn't have to budget for that. We could potentially do something else and try to get caught up in town. So if the board is okay with that.
I'm all for it.
So
Was the catch basin, raising the catch basins, was that part of the original RFP?
correct.
It was?
Yeah, that's all part of the original RFP that they're gonna do.
Alright.
So, yep. So is the board okay with that?
Yep.
For a plan?
If there's really that much pavement there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So,
Need
We're
a motion
confident.
on that?
what?
We don't need a motion, do we?
No, we already
Yeah.
originally approved the amount. This just changes what,
Yeah. I
What
think
we're
it's
doing,
a
how
good
we're
plan.
that's all it is, but the money doesn't change, really. It ended up coming up to just under a $3,000 difference.
Did that have any impact on the sidewalks?
The RFP?
No, the milling.
No.
The milling's not gonna have any impact on it?
Nope. So,
They're gonna pay the sidewalks too?
nope. No. No.
Try, you're already there.
Those are actually
Really good.
fine. It's that road.
It's yeah, and if you look at the road, the majority of the road itself,
Mhm.
not the catch basins, the road itself is fine. So, but we're gonna fix all the catch basins this year. We're trying to get everything done with the school at the same time, so everything is good there. Okay, give them that. The Suncook Lake Dam rehab project. Everybody see the information on that?
Mhm.
Oh, good. Anybody have anything else?
Only
What was
that
it?
I spoke with Rodney Stockman about Narrows Road. The target date is 8/17. They anticipate about 2 weeks road closure, so we're gonna get notices out. We'll have notices on the website, but we'll send certified letters to those directly affected. There will be outlets in either direction for everyone, to be able to get out.
Ken, what was that date?
August 17th, so it'll be done before school.
Yep. Yeah, they knew they had to get that done before school. So, and I have reached out to the school to have them come to a select board meeting and give us an update on the construction up there. So, I haven't heard back from them yet, but I'm gonna try to get them in here sometime in July. I'm hoping the beginning of July, but we'll see what works, what doesn't. So that potentially could be the new superintendent we see. Anybody else have anything?
No, I'm just curious if there was a committee formed for,
I asked that question too.
and what, they didn't answer you at all?
They haven't come back to me yet.
Because there was supposed to be some kind of committee that they put together to monitor the build
Right.
and the progress and any other information, and that was supposed to be distributed to us.
Never happened.
So
And we haven't gotten one update yet.
no, we haven't. I did ask that yesterday.
Okay.
So I haven't got a response back from them yet. So
Okay.
if I don't hear by the end of the week, I'll follow up. So with them on that.
Thank God Linda's keeping an eye on things over there.
Yep.
His staff's been busy lately.
Next J. Should be early. This is like a new record for public input. Open public input at 6:25.
Linda Vermonte, maintain North Glenstead Road. The red cones are gone at the bottom of North Glenstead Road where that bridge is falling apart. I took pictures of it and once I can send them to Karen and Sarah, but it's definitely getting worse. And like I said, I don't know where the cones went. They just disappeared.
People steal them.
They do.
I'm dead serious. People steal them.
People steal them.
Even on job sites,
They're expensive.
municipalities, people steal them. Yeah.
Yep.
I put mine over my horseshoe post.
They are expensive and people do steal them.
Yeah, they do.
Unfortunately, they just
Or they could have drifted away too.
Yeah. Have you guys heard about what Brett Bell's been dealing with today? It's been an ongoing issue with Lock Lake.
Yep.
And all this water, brown water now going into Kathleen Lake, polluting
Mhm.
respectively. I've got to take a touch base with him again. He's been wonderful, absolutely wonderful to take and deal with. He's taken this upon himself as the health officer. So, I trust that he's pushing Lock Lake to take and fix what's going on over there. They brought the 2 water tests out, at least to the state. The state couldn't take them because they're inundated, because they're not doing E. coli, and I don't know if it's a staffing issue, but there are fewer people. We tested last week and we still haven't heard of our water test, so this is an issue. I'm really concerned about that retention pond, because it's never been.
Can you explain what's happening, because I can't hear what you're saying.
So there was an issue with the retention pond on 20, on a property that used to be a pizza shop that bought like home. And it's filled up with water because of beaver dams. There were 3 beavers in the dam, and it's just gone into the woods everywhere. And everything probably from the watershed has gone into that area for the last 50 to 100 years and never been cleaned up. So what we've got is a whole bunch of probably bacteria and coli that we now have to deal with. We sent a diver in last Saturday, and the diver could not find where the culvert was. And the state said to me on Friday, to the Sun Lake dam meeting, to take and put a diver in the water is absolutely.
I don't know why they would do that.
Sucked in to the culvert. It was just crazy why they're doing this.
Who put the diver in?
Well, like never mind all that water could have like emptied out into our lake at the same time.
It's a
So
very
I'm really
it's a very low area, and the watershed's been going there a long time, and it actually has worked in the past for a very long time, because it used to seep into the ground as it moved its way down, but it being blocked or dammed, should I say, it's created a pond basically.
Yep. What the state did say to me as well is that there are more beavers at this point. So it's something that we want, as a town, be aware of if there's waterways that they can get into, because this is becoming more of an issue.
All they have to do is increase the value of the pelts.
You got them everywhere, though.
Problem solved.
I know.
Those legs, it is a problem.
We had on North Ronstead Road at one point, and we just didn't know what to do. The water kept rising, and finally, we called the state and called here, and it was somebody over at the DPW, I think, that took care of it.
Well, we don't know anything about it.
We don't,
Somebody
Right
here, it was the town that took care of it.
No, they have a trapper.
That was at least
We relocated them over to luck.
We just
yeah.
all we do is they call the trapper, and the trapper deals with it. How they deal with it, we don't ask.
We
Trapper
don't,
deals with it.
we don't ask a lot of
They
questions.
hand us a bill. So I mean, we've
I'm
had
just
2 over on
concerned
White Oak
about-
that we have to deal with this year.
Yeah, this is a major health problem, and protecting our water. Protecting our water is a big deal, and obviously this needs to be addressed and is being addressed as we speak. But I don't believe we're getting all the cooperation that we need on this one.
And I don't know what the board can do.
We can do the best we can. That's about it. But I think they understand the health risk.
Yeah.
So hopefully this has opened their eyes a little bit, and we can get them to work with us.
I'm just waiting to hear on the water test, because like I said, we went ours on Tuesday, Lock Lake brought theirs on Wednesday. We went to the state, we went to another vendor, Eurofin.
Yeah.
And neither one of us has heard anything on any water tests.
Some of those independent testing companies actually can move it faster.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. That actually took bring the samples today to a private entity, because the state is.
You know how those state people are.
It does. I mean, like Ian Kelly has been taking and smelling that stuff, and honestly, looked at all the properties along that riverway, and who's going to get him captured? Kelly. And her property.
Yep.
If let's go. And I think they're probably gonna have to do something with the road, because I think Hibbert Drive, I think it is,
Hmm.
and we have problems. I mean, that looks like it's a very sandy road.
Hmm.
And where you go, who knows?
Yeah. And they're all Lock Lake roads.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
and
And
is
there's
it,
no way to get in and out of there other than that one entrance.
and there's a public beach down.
Yeah, well, depending on what the results are, hopefully, maybe we have to take and shut the beach down.
I think it already is.
Fab did that. He shut the beach down.
Yeah.
Just with precaution.
Yeah. So I think that's all. When is the new system coming? The new computer system, the new software package?
We're hoping to start in sort of July, but it could be 6 weeks before it's actually implemented. So the payroll portion, if we outsourced for the payroll, they would not advise starting until January 1. Yeah. So, been there, done that. Yeah.
What about our web page? Wasn't that supposed to be all updated and everything already?
You said it could be deferred till January 1.
Only the payroll
Portions of it.
Just a portion. Are you talking about the website that was created? Yeah. Yes, Danielle is still working. It's been so frustrating trying to work with the company. So we finally started making progress, and now it's come to a halt again. But Danielle is working with the company. I've reached out to the company.
I mean, is
She's coordinating a date.
it worth looking in a different direction, or I mean, it just seems like this has been going on for what, a year now?
It's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
building a web page is like not a big deal anymore.
Mm.
You
I
know?
think the company state is going through some staffing issues and whatever, but this is the same website that the majority of New Hampshire towns use. So, just getting us updated shouldn't take this long. But she
wouldn't
has
think
been
so.
working on it.
Now, do we have a contract or something with this company, or I mean, how's that
It's a
work?
yearly contract of services, yes.
Okay.
So that would change.
It is Civic Plus.
Yes.
Civics Plus.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
would love to see more go onto the website. You know, if we're just taking and converting everything that we have currently, would be great. But I've gone and taken a look at towns like Hooksett and just different towns to see what they have on their websites, and there's just so much information available. It would be nice to see if, I don't know, if we need a committee to do that, or just get input on what needs to be put in.
Well, we were trying to hold off on that till the new website there. So Danielle was trying to clean it up beforehand. So I know we did have issues. And then it seemed like they were getting better, but now we're back to.
And the new website will offer a lot more.
Yep.
Danielle has also participated in training and Zoom, looking at what it can give us, and it's going to be wonderful stuff.
It just takes time and energy.
Yep.
Well, and then Danielle has to, coordinate her time and stuff. See if I can.
One last thing, 2024, 2025.
Well, we're still hoping, next week's the end of June, so we're still all working. Part of the issue is just with all the FEMA money and the grant, money that we got for the new fire truck. It brought us up to that next level, and so they've had to do a little bit more work on it just for, federal government. But everything should be.
Thank you, Linda.
But you couldn't resist?
If you need help with the website, I'm happy to help. I'm using it for Old Home Day. If you need things. I know Danielle's busy. She's doing a lot. I probably have a little bit more free time and would be happy to help you in any way that I can to add stuff, change things, leave things, however you want it to look.
I mean, we can reach out to Danielle. The whole purpose of this was to have one person who understood the website. And she has asked everyone not to post, just to send her all the stuff so she can post it, clean it up and everything. So I'll reach out to her, but that was really how she wanted it to run.
That's fine.
I will absolutely ask her.
Yeah, that's kind of how we wanted to do it from the start, you know. But like you said, I mean, you know, if we don't have enough time or whatever,
She's got
then
her.
she's got a full plate, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
but
just
she
thought-
seems ambitious to get it done for us. But
I mean, it could be something that's just what Danielle wants. If Jerry can do the work, and Danielle can just
Absolutely.
review it.
Absolutely.
Whatever I can help.
Something.
thanks.
Thank you, Jerry.
Oh, can I just ask Sherry, were you going to send an email about your letter of interest to be on business development? Was that you?
It was me. Okay, so I didn't ask them.
I
It wasn't necessarily me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I haven't.
Oh, you putting Steve in there?
Well, it wasn't.
You didn't come
This goes on over there too.
He doesn't do this at home though, right?
So, did I hear you say that systems are our responsibility for the cost of construction?
When it's not part of a subdivision,
Oh,
This is
this one we consider is separate.
the one that was being requested, yeah, isn't part of a subdivision that they would have to give the town the easement for, and we'd have to maintain it afterwards. Even the ones that get put in during a subdivision, the town maintains them after the fact.
Yeah, I was reading the specification.
So,
Pretty good specification. Last a lifetime. Whatever that is. I don't know what that means.
yeah, right.
Does there, I mean, I know there's few around town, does there appear to be any ongoing maintenance costs associated with it? No, that's full on.
Not really any major costs. There haven't been any, to my knowledge, that have like sprung a leak.
Yeah.
Per se, that need to be fixed, but they do go around to them twice a year and check them. So make sure that they are full, and they can gauge whether there is a leak or not. So
Yeah, sure.
how much they got to potentially add to it. So
Good. So, fire chief's coming in next week to discuss.
we're gonna try to get them in here next week.
There's very interesting. I just hate to see the tax. From what I can see, these things can cost $150,000.
Mm-hmm.
Not small.
No,
I mean,
No.
that's certainly something we can do to help someone else make profits.
I mean we look at
Tax, as I said, a couple weeks ago, never tax it.
no, no. You look at the.
you
the
may not
system.
even ever use it.
Exactly.
I mean,
100,000, right?
there's over 100,000.
Yeah.
And so,
we put at least 20,000 in there, right, last year?
nope.
No, I don't think we did last year.
Oh, we did.
Nope.
I think we asked for it, but I don't think.
He asked for it, and
Yeah.
we didn't want to, because the board didn't want to there, because there was no actual plan. And there wasn't a plan as to
We
where.
figured we had 100,000 in there anyways. What were we going to put it in for?
No, but I
Because
thought-
it wasn't a directive on what we needed it for.
Right, but I thought, wasn't it a warrant article to increase the cistern for another 20,000? I thought
I mean,
it
we
was a warrant.
we left the warrant article at $1 so that the townspeople could make the decision.
Yeah.
I think they raised it. Right, I think there is a point.
Because usually it's 10. Usually it's 10,000 we put into it every year. Usually. I don't have
I have to go back and look on that.
Yeah.
Somebody. No.
Well, depending on the outcome of this conversation, I'm not sure what state law is on residential sprinkler systems. But that might be an avenue we want to consider going forward, is because you can put a residential sprinkler system in home by yourself. So the other impacts to you and so forth. It's become very cost effective. It used to be heavy state line. So.
No, it's definitely becoming more affordable, and more people are doing it.
Yeah. I guess when I served in the legislature on the coast committee, one of the concerns was adequate water supply. Some wells just said, when they do, it's not a big deal. When they don't, then you put a tank in.
Yeah.
So, there's considerations there. At the end of the day, that doesn't become our maintenance issue. It doesn't become our expense.
Right.
It's all home.
Yeah.
Good. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to know if you said the Lake Region Planning Commission
No,
under your business.
no, that one wasn't.
Did we talk about it?
That one we did. It was just, there was an increase of $418 because they lost some federal funding.
Oh, got it.
That's what it was. The
That was what that was.
the memo regarding the computer software under informational items, that was for next week.
Got it.
So. Anyone else for public input?
Oh, I have something for Frank. You had asked about the vote on the town having the sheriff's department. It was on the warrant in 2012 and voted down. And then I think it was discussed. I was thinking that was in 2019, but I think the discussion in 2000, we discussed it again, but as I recall, the sheriff's department wasn't staffed to take that on at that time. So that's why it didn't go on the warrant again after that. Welcome. Karen, help me. So Karen, help me find it. Just find it. Time is off.
Anyone else for public input? Close public input at 6:45. Okay. Take a motion. We go into non-public under RSA 91-A 4-3, number 2B.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all.